Looks like we could be seeing a major shift in how medical officers of health across Canada respond to the coronavirus pandemic and the responses that they advocate we all take. This coming after a watershed moment as Dr. Vera Etches, who is Chief Medical Officer for Ottawa, our nation's capital, stepped forward to say it's time for a new approach. She gave a presentation to the Board of Health Committee in Ottawa saying, yes, we need to do things differently. We need to learn to live with coronavirus, to get on with our lives in some way with care, she said. Very important that we do everything we can to stop transmission, that we protect vulnerable groups. She wants to see more approaches to combating coronavirus, but advocates for the fact that we've got to start reopening different aspects of our lives, of the economy, like we did with the school system, doing it responsibly, but in a way that allows people to get back to some sense of normalcy. She was referencing mental health challenges, unemployment, a whole host of other issues that society is grappling with, acknowledging we may be dealing with this virus for quite some time, so the current way we're doing it, well, we're going to have to learn to pivot. It was really great to see one medical officer step forward and say that, because rather sadly, perspectives on coronavirus have become something of a culture wars, definitely with political markers. You know, I've made comments about my support for, yes, doing things a better way, a different way, and people just dismissively write to you and say, oh, that's Trumpian. Is it? I don't know, maybe. I guess Donald Trump says some things like that. I'm not taking all of my views from him. I'm looking at the Ontario data, the Canada data, and numbers. So the whole idea that we would dismiss an entire conversation or one half of a conversation because Donald Trump or someone like that happens to advocate for something similar, that is a problem. But clearly there's great cultural pressure to take one side or the other depending on what your political views are. And I think it took a remarkable amount of bravery on the part of Dr. Vera Etches to say, you know what? I think we do need to look at doing things differently. You know, folks, every day I wake up and sometimes I'll think to myself, oh, great, I'm going to the gym right now. And they go, oh, yeah, I can't because gyms are currently not open in Ontario. Or let's do this or that with the kids. Ah, darn, we can't. Now, I agree. I support some of the conditions that we live under, not the gym thing. I think they should be reopened. Some of them I do support, but I still think no matter what, every day that we wake up, regular folks or chief medical officers, you need to be asking yourself, is this right? You need to challenge your assumptions. You need to be rethinking every single day, are we doing things the right way? Because we are doing such incredible things, changes, differences to the daily lives of many millions of people that you can't just let it become a state of normalcy. You can't just accept the status quo. So hats off to Dr. Vera Etches for saying, I want to start to do things differently. Who knows what details she's going to present and that she's going to work out with the mayor, and she'll probably have to speak to the province about it as well. But I think it's really important that we are seeing one medical officer say, yes, let's just pause. Let's talk about doing things differently. And hopefully she will be a trailblazer leading us out of this very troubling chapter of our lives that we are all in right now.